scene is changed. There we go.
Dude, that is a crazy fast SCV. Continue.
Okay, yeah. Well, if it's crazy fast SCV in the bottom right-hand side of the map, it is Dream.
And in the top left, it's Hurricane.
Okay, and looks like it's going to be a proxy in the same place he did it on Submarine against Prince. The question is, was Hurricane watching?
That's a great question. If I was him, I would have been, just to get some insight as to how Dream's playing right now, but... We'll have to keep an eye on that. John Solis said I'm winning the beard growing contest, so...
It's not fair. I have to cut
sorry.
mine.
I know. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that.
The most I can possibly ever grow is a 2-week beard.
Then it just stops?
No, then I've got to cut it off, so...
Right. Thing where it bothers you?
No, dress. I gotta keep my hair short and keep a clean face, sadly.
Gotcha.
Alright, Cybercore on the way.
Yeah, not going one gate right into expand, getting a Cybercore first, which will help against this Reaper that's on the way. I mean, like you said in the last game, you're expected to at least get 2 probe kills with the Proxy Reaper, possibly 3. Any more than that is going to be very, very nice. You would throw up a bunker. Who did this the other day? I think TY did this at GSL just recently. Yeah, look at that.
Quite a few Terrans do this. The bunker at the natural is just such a pain for Protoss to deal with. And it pretty much forces a shield battery, really delays mining. So the fact that Hurricane hasn't actually scouted this is actually going to make life a lot harder for him. He throws up a battery in his main base now, but this seems like a bit of a late reaction. He's got the Adept on the way. But
yeah, the Adept's going to be able to shove away this Reaper.
Oh, he gets it. That's nice.
Big snipe. Now can't fall back to the bunker because he's dead. Another Reaper is on the way.
And that's a fact.
Yeah. Pro tip, you can't go into a bunker if you're dead. And now... Okay, so that Reaper gets in, which is very annoying. Oh, he's going to get a probe.
Yeah, that probe was a little bit overzealous.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to kill this bunker, but then there was stuff in it, and bad things happen.
Yeah, now here's the question. Since the probe shock is like electric, and the bunker's made of metal, shouldn't it just like kill the units in the bunker? That's the real question.
That is the question. I don't know.
No SCV here to actually help with this, so the Stalker and the Adept were actually able to tank down that bunker surprisingly well.
A Reaper DPS versus both of those units is hot garbage, in fairness. But yeah, still not bad. Response there by Hurricane. Let the combat drugs heal these dudes up.
Indeed. Get them all healed up. We'll see where they're going to go. They might jump into the main base. However, the shield battery in the main was cancelled by Hurricane, so that means that if the Reapers get in there, they actually can do some damage. Looks like they're going to charge forward, try and grab a probe. Looks like they get the 1. 2 probes. Oh!
2 probes.
2 probes, potentially a 3rd here on the way.
Some really nice target firing, does get it. Alright, so 3 probes down.
7 probes in all. Pretty similar to what happened against Prince.
Yes. Zolimo in chat says, actually John Solo says, the Terrans wear insulated armor.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And yeah, this is our best of 7 finals, Hurricane versus Dream. Those of you looking for patience, unfortunately, he did not show and forfeited, but we have an excellent 7-game series here for you, just getting started. Cyclone picks off at Probe, very nicely done. Probe deaths are kind of mounting a little bit here for Hurricane.
Yeah, that was going to be a 3rd base attempt, I believe.
Although the Probe was coming back in, so I don't know.
I think that might have been a reaction to seeing the Cyclone. I'm not sure, but
either way, coming in now.
This probe doing what the other probe could not, establishing that base. Cyclone gets out after skirmishing with those stalkers. And the game's going to continue on, but yeah, I think Dream is in quite a good position.
Yeah, I mean, Dream's TvP is looking absolutely fantastic today. You can get all the Storm you want, make some Colossus, doesn't really matter. The one thing we didn't see Prince do is make any Disruptors, so that might be something to do against Dream here for Hurricane.
Yeah, we didn't see much Robo out of Prince.
Not a lot. Some Immortals, but not a bunch, and mostly Observers. But yeah, Hurricane, again, just cast a game between him and TY where he looked great. And he had Colossus, Disruptor, and Storm rolling all at the same time eventually.
That's all the good stuff.
Yeah, so he's very comfortable with all three of that against an Elite Terran player, and I don't know, I feel like he's probably favored in this matchup.
Yeah, Colossus, Disruptors, and Storm is basically the BLT of Protoss.
Delicious combination.
And there we go, first Colossus being chrono boosted out. Of course, it is pretty uncomfortable for Protoss on this map. This was Dream's pick, as it's just such a short distance. There's rather good positions for tanks to get set up, and so yeah, you want to build your Colossus count as soon as possible with your Hurricane.
Definitely. Is there a Raven? Is the question for Dream?
I don't believe so.
There's not, which usually during this first push, you want to have one Raven for interference matrix on any potential Colossus Disruptors that might be out, Immortals.
Yeah, it's kind of funny if you think about it. If Hurricane was going DTs, Dream would actually probably just be super dead. Since he didn't get any turrets or anything.
Nope, no turrets. He's using his energy on the orbitals too much to have a lot of scans going. Although he did just scan. I think he's probably sniped an Observer.
Yes, that poor Observer.
Good try, Observer. Little arboretum in the top of that tower with a big tree growing out the top.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
The tree's poking out of the roof.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Interesting setup. Fun doodad. Another one sniped.
Yeah. Protoss just gonna have to keep building those Observers if they want them to stay. Of course, it does cost Terran to scan to clean those up. And right now we do see Hurricane moving out with his army. He wants to try and force some sieges, force a stim from the Terran force. Otherwise, if you let the Terran just get up on your door, you'll be in trouble. And so I like the fact that Hurricane's already moving out with his army. Even blinks forward. Just hope they catch a single unit or two. And he's got quite a good force right now with these two Colossus, with the Zealots, the blink, the charge. And wow, big swipes.
Yeah, this is so much easier for Hurricane because Dream doesn't have a Raven. I'm really surprised he skipped it. Those Colossus getting knocked out of the fight changed that immensely into Dream's favor, but still not working on it. Just now starting some Vikings. We do have the Disruptor in production.
Yeah, the Terran starts making Vikings. The Protoss starts making a Disruptor, starts a Psystorm. We see a fourth base on the way.
Yeah, so Hurricane has that holy trinity of splash damage that Protoss has available to them. I guess Archons are in it, so maybe not a trinity, it's a quadrinity. I don't know what the word is for that, actually.
It's just I think it's just a good army. Okay. Good Observer control by... Oh, not quite good enough. Hurricane saw the turret building, said, gotta move my Observer back, but didn't move it far enough back, so it did get killed off without a scan. So that's actually rather nice for Dream. The fourth is on the way. We see Dream gonna be attempting 2 drops at a time. Hurricane's got one of them on the lock. Is he gonna be prepared for this one?
Doesn't seem like it. That cannon's gonna help if it goes into the natural base. And he's pushing. So he's gonna try to do 2 drops and maybe push the middle. At least force Hurricane to focus on the pushes.
Yeah, look at Dream splitting up his forces. He's got 2 drops and 2 armies out on the map right now. Looking
but
for...
Hurricane's covering it pretty well.
Yeah, so far he is. I think the one that could get some damage done is at the natural here.
I keep watching these drops. I'm like, go. Come on, Dream. You're gonna have your Medivacs hang out there on the side and top of the map forever?
He's being very, very patient. We see the Disruptor going to get picked out that was rallied. Oh, an attack on the right gets Psy-stormed into oblivion, however. Dream's charging in with his army, but he's not actually gone in with the drop, so he's not getting a lot done all at once right now.
No, and they're overstimmed, so the cannon's going to get kills, which should never happen. And now the drop on the left side is moving.
Yeah, this did not come together well for the Terran players. The drops are starting to go in. Looks like this one elects to go towards the 4th base.
Makes
the one
sense.
at the 3rd did not go in.
4 kills for 2 Widowmine shots isn't fantastic. Great pull from Hurricane, in all fairness.
Here
we go. All right.
All right. Big, big connections. 18 probes.
18. Aki says a quaternity is a group or set of 4. Fair enough. Thank you, Aki.
Quaternity.
Quaternity. So it's a trinity and a quaternity, which I probably could have gotten there if I thought about it long enough. But
Yeah.
didn't. Thanks, Aki.
Dream planning a drop, however they could be heading into a very, very bad place as the Protoss army's out on the map. This wall is going to have to buy a little bit of time for Dream as he repositions his forces. He gets some EMPs going down on the Zealots, but there's no enhanced shockwave with this army just yet, so we should be seeing Dream start researching that as soon as possible. That's not an upgrade a Terran wants to forget.
Although, I'm watching that production tab. It's not happening. Come on, Dream, don't forget. You need that upgrade. You have the ghosts.
Yeah, it makes the unit way better. It's like a Protoss not having extended thermal length. There's the upgrade starting, however. The Protoss is definitely not going to give Dream time to get ready for this. His tanks are falling to the Zealots and Disruptors. Liberators are getting set up, but it's a big flank. Psy-storms going down on the north. Quite an attack here from Hurricane.
Man, surprise flank attack there. Hurricane's still pushing. He's got 3 Colossus. Some of them are firing on missile turrets, which is a complete waste of their attack. And Hurricane pulls back there. Another Widowmine drop, gets 3 more probes, takes down a Stalker. Could have been better, could have been worse. Alright, so Enhanced Shockwave is going to be given enough time to finish, which I was kind of worried about. That maybe it would never finish.
Yeah, that's going to make life a lot better for Dream. Make his ghosts get a lot more value. This Widowmine is going to fire again. Hits a Stalker. Hurricane's building another cannon to deal with that, however. That is a lot of High Templar. Alright, the Protoss is coming in. Dream's trying to establish additional command centers in this location, but it looks like one may be cancelled as big Psy-storms are getting off.
Not enough to kill much there, but everything's very low on HP. Going to drain a lot of energy off those medevacs, which for future engagements is going to be a big deal.
Yeah, the Psy-storm has been making miracles happen.
Dark Shrine coming in too. Hurricane is someone who will go blink DTs as well, which is fairly common in late game PvT. Jump in there, snipe down a planetary fortress, move out, blink out. It's really good.
We take a look. We see 3-3s on the way for the Protoss. Dream does have his 3-3 done at the minute, so he's got an upgrade lead. Whether he'll be able to take a fight to benefit from that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's pretty even at this stage. Hurricane has more probes, but Dream has mules. And the base count is pretty even across the board here, too.
Oh, small Terran Bioforce out on the map. This is going to get completely jumped on by the Protoss player. The units are doing what they can. They actually do manage to grab an Archon before they're cleaned up, and this is letting Dream charge on in towards the right side. EMPs hit a Templar, but the Templar had enough energy for a Storm still. A recall is going to go down for Hurricane. Is Dream just going to take this as an opportunity to engage? No, he's going to pull on out.
Not with 3 Colossus in the mix. Disruptor's getting massive hits. Dude, Dream has just taken a couple terrible engagements. Although giving up all of your Disruptors is bad.
Yeah,
Dude.
that was not good at all, and both players end up trading out incredible value in units.
Yeah, both players took turns kind of throwing there a little bit.
Oh, good save on that Ghost and Marauder. Whether they'll be saved for long is the question, and the answer is not for long.
Wow, man. Both players, I mean, if they had made their own mistakes, they could have capitalized on the other players, but they both just kind of dropped the ball individually there in different ways.
Yeah, Dream made some big disruptor shots. I think... Yeah, I'm honestly not sure who that went worse for. The players really just traded out almost everything. Right now, we do take a look, though. Dream does have himself a rather good Terran economy. 74 SCVs to Hurricane's 94. And then again, Dream's got mules, so it can be a little bit deceiving.
Alright, so both players kind of licking their wounds. Hurricane does seem to be pushing a little bit, but the sensor tower will reveal him as he comes in across this middle way. Man, Hurricane's got bases top, bases bottom. If he can hang on to these, kind of like his position here.
Yeah, the Liberator harassment's going to be really darn good here from Dream. Starting to get some probes, pulling away the attention of Hurricane, and this is actually going to shut down a big portion of Protoss's economy. Archons get picked off as they're morphing there, so this is quite good for Dream.
I mean, that said, Hurricane was at, like, what, 98 workers, which is probably too many.
Yeah.
So maybe thinning the herd is a little bit better for him, but he doesn't have the available supply necessarily. He's at 172.
Yeah.
He also didn't send enough Stalkers to clean up that Liberator, so now he has to send in more to take care of it.
And there's 2 more Liberators that can come on in.
Just hanging out.
This is even without advanced ballistics too. A drop on the left cleans up an ambitious nexus for Hurricane. He was trying to do the double expand play, but it looks like he's actually going to be losing both, which is rather painful.
Yeah, man, Dream's getting a lot of value out of this.
He is getting some really good engagements all over the place. Hurricane's not getting enough big wins that this composition usually leads him to. He's down on supply, and he just recalled into all of the Terran army. It looks like it works out all right.
But man, 28 additional probes down. Remember when Hurricane was at 100 probes?
Oh, here we go. Great feedback
now.
and Psystorm from Hurricane to try and save this base, but even if he does, he's still only on 5 bases. None of his expansions were able to get up. He's lost 30 probes during all of this, and I think the Protoss player can't afford to take any more losses from this point on.
No, not looking good. Hurricane's just lost 30
no.
probes. Nice EMP, immediate Archon creation because duh.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do if you catch EMPs on this side of the map. You're not waiting for that energy to come back, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was a really, really good EMP by Dream, realizing that opportunity. The Terran player is still only on 5 bases too. However, he's got those mules. He's actually got more workers than his opponent for the minute. And so Dream's just fine trading out at this point, and he's feeling confident enough to take a big fight. Good Colossus micro by Hurricane.
Zealots trying to stay alive on doing very well versus these Marauders especially. Taking out a couple supply depots, not going to supply block Dream though. He has just so many available command centers sitting around. Hurricane trying to re-expand to that 6 o'clock position, not going for the 12 o'clock, which I can't blame him for. Army Supply Dream has an advantage here overall, but the Colossus are such big hitters, and what's the Viking count? I don't see any on the map right now. There is one in production, which would be nice, but man, that Liberator though. Those Liberators, good positions. Yeah, don't attack. I would not attack directly into there. I'd go after one of the bases on the right side, but maybe that's just me.
I just don't think Hurricane's got enough to comfortably break a PF right now. So he's either got to take a fight where the Terran's not near a PF, or attack on in towards this 3rd base location, I guess, even though it's not too critical of a base. The Colossus are getting some good swipes off, but one of them gets picked off as Dream stims forward. More and more EMPs.
Oh, the EMPs are so good.
Alright. Hurricane, he's tried to get up this base on the right hand side, but it it's going to be cancelled once again. There's just not a lot of comfortable places to expand on Submarine. We see the Protoss player going to take a fight, but I get the feeling this could be the end as most of his army has fallen. GG is called.
Dream looking good. Gotta say, is that his like 4th straight win here against Protoss?
Yeah, because he lost the first map to Prince.
And then he won 3 straight. And now this is 4. Yeah, it feels like he has this matchup fairly well figured out. I mean, Hurricane had all the tricks. He had Dark Templar, Storm, Colossus, Disruptors. I really feel like throwing away those 4 or 5 Disruptors that he did unnecessarily really hurt Hurricane's chances to win that game for sure. But the EMPs were just on point. And at the end of the day, losing those 2 bases, the 12 o'clock and the 6 o'clock, was a huge problem.
Hurricane picks Dethora.
We will get into Dethora. The Raider says that Patience would have spanked Dream, which, all right, maybe so. But we'll never know about tonight.
We'll never know.
There is no answer.
All right, both players are ready.
We're getting into Dethora, as previously mentioned.
So the last map was Dream's pick. This map's Hurricane's pick, so Hurricane should be pretty comfortable here. To try and tie things up, we'll see if he can bring down this man in the bottom right. It's Dream.
And in the top left, it's Hurricane. No super fast SCV this game. It is a larger map, in fairness.
Yeah. And larger maps do tend to be more of a preferred map for Protoss players. And I think that the style that Hurricane was playing just gets better and better and is much more playable on a map like that. On a map like this, I mean.
Yeah.
Both players sending out scouts. Is this going to be an eBay block?
Gonna be tight if it is. Oh, he tried,
Dream,
but
you sly dog.
no.
He blocks the Nexus momentarily, and yeah, this is quite a late eBay block, but it still gets down, and it's still gonna force a Zealot.
I mean, it's late, but it was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. If the SCV was earlier, Dream could have got up, say, the Engineering Beta more HP, but still, it's enough to put Hurricane in a very uncomfortable spot. And this is what I was wondering. Hurricane says, fine, if you're gonna be a jerk, I'll be a jerk right back at you, as he throws up a proxy pylon and is gonna try and counter Dream's play with his own cheese. Now, I'm not sure how well this is gonna work because Dream has elected to go right into a factory. It's not a double gas play from the Terran, but it is a fast factory before the command center, which is going to be instrumental to defending any aggression.
Yeah, he's just playing it safe, which can't blame him for that.
Dream is scouting out.
He's going to find it too. Look at that. Good man. Good man, Dream. Really just on top of this game today.
Is he going to? This SCV?
Yeah, look. Oh, hold on. And
okay, yeah, good scout.
Yeah. All right, so now he knows. He's gonna sit behind his wall for a little bit here, maybe throw up a bunker. Stalker has arrived and then pulls back. Cyclone in production from Dream, which is going to be really good here for defense, which is, they're good for defense. They're good on offense too, but also pretty good at just making sure that stuff that tries to come in and kill you doesn't really want to.
Yeah, this is an eBay block chaos game. This is what an eBay block does in a game. Hurricane's like, fine, I guess I'll counter you, but then I'll throw up my Nexus back at home anyway. So, very, very bizarre opening, but things are looking more normal-ish. Right now, Dream's a little scared to the extent of this aggression, namely because he hasn't actually seen the natural base of Hurricane.
Yeah, it's just going really well for Hurricane, man. He's got 2 bases, Roland, Dream, no such thing. I mean, Dream's not going to die, but Hurricane's going to be ahead on base count substantially, and is saturating that second base as well. So, I mean, as long as Hurricane just doesn't try to go up this ramp and lose everything, I think he's going to be fine. Dream's like, well, nothing's trying to kill me yet. Oh, Stalkers, though.
Oh, Stalkers indeed, but yeah, Dream's playing it super duper safe right now because he doesn't know. He hasn't scouted out, and all of a sudden an Oracle's going to show up in his main base, maybe get some damage done, and probably will, seeing as how the Cyclone just moved out on the map.
The anti-air, it's out here? Go, Oracle, go! You have a window!
There goes the Oracle.
And there go the SCVs. That's at least 5 SCVs, I would guess. The Marines trying to... There you go.
Look at that.
5.
Perfect guess.
I mean, the Marines were in the neighborhood to try to defend it, so it wasn't going to go
Oracle
crazy.
Looking for the Cyclone, grabs another SCV.
Oh, Cyclone, almost dead. That's probably a unit you want to repair.
Yeah, definitely.
Stage, but nobody helping the Cyclone. Nobody asks how is the Cyclone doing today.
Poor Cyclone. There we go. Now one injured SCV gets what it's like to be injured and heals him up.
Compassion.
This is just an incredible spot for Hurricane. He's got his 3rd on the way. He's got his Robo Bay finished. Twilight +1 coming out. Dream has pretty much just started up Stim Pack and is going into a sort of an awkward 2 racks play. Oh, Oracle almost grabs an SCV, but not quite.
He's got the wounded SCV, delayed that refinery, but nope. Hurricane working on Dem Colossus, working on extended Thermal Lance, getting that charge. All the ingredients you need to take down Dream.
Yeah, definitely. Like, Dream's only got 2 racks production, and he's making pretty much just Marines right now and Widow Mines. Neither of those things are good against Colossus.
No.
So once Hurricane has up like 2 Colossus, I think it's going to be a terrible position for Dream. Dream, I guess, is going to be trying to go for some Widow Mine drops with this as he throws up an armory. There we go. 4 Widow Mines loaded into a Medivac.
Revelation tossed on down.
Dream does have a pretty good army supply right now, but by the time he's got across the map, Patience will have had 3 gateways finish up. He'll probably have out his 2nd Colossus. He's even got an Immortal too. The lack of shield batteries anywhere makes me a little bit nervous for Hurricane, but he's just going to greet this army out on the map and buy as much time as possible. And so this is really going to put a lot of importance on this Widow Mine drop for Dream. See what he'll be able to get done. Probably unload 2 mines here, or
yeah 2 and 2.
Of course, since they've got that cloak, it's going to be harder for Hurricane to deal with.
Yeah, but the split pretty good here overall. Hang on, there we go. Oh gosh, that was close. So 4 Widow Mines, 4 probes is probably about as good as you can expect as a Protoss player. That was really well done by Hurricane.
Yeah, it was. All these mines will fire again, though, it seems, as there's no detection out just yet. So first we'll need the 3rd base. That's some dead probes.
No, the follow-ups. There's the observer, but it can't be in all places at once.
Yeah, so Hurricane did end up taking some damage. Dream's feeling confident right now to push in. He's going to have Combat Shield done in a second. Looks like he's going to actually find a nice position to attack, setting up tanks, Widow Mines, killing off the Cyber Core. And this is going to force Hurricane into a fight, and I don't think it's going to be a great one for him, although all the Marines are horribly, horribly bogged up. But then look at that. Dream just goes right into the main base. He can probably unpower this pylon to delay some warpins.
The cliff walking to defend the main base. You know, you don't see a lot of cliff walking with Colossus, but that was such a big deal back in
No, you don't, but look at this. Dream is just all over the place. He's even running Widow Mines in. I'm not sure if these guys are where they're supposed to be, but look at this. He continues dropping towards the natural base, just keeping the pressure on. He's got the medivacs that can go back into the main.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, he's not destroying a lot here, but he's really keeping Hurricane running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He's macroing behind it. He's getting upgrades.
And that's the main thing. He's macroing behind it, and he's knocked Patience down to 47 probes. And Dream is a Terran who is just pretty much going for like an odd kind of 2-base attack, but now he's got the 3rd done. His 2 1s on the way.
Adding on additional racks, going for Concussive Shell, getting Vikings to handle the Colossus.
And now he's got another drop going towards the natural base. Gonna grab some more probes.
He's like, I don't care if you revealed me, and nothing can kill these. No. I mean, I guess for future drops it's annoying, but...
Yeah, this was beautiful play by Dream. Hurricane paying attention, able to use his newly researched Blink to shut this down a little bit quicker. And, oh boy, here goes another Widow Mine drop.
Is this just death by 1,000 cuts? Is this Dream just getting little bits of damage over and over again?
Looks like it, as 2 Widow Mines are gonna burrow.
Okay. Alright, good control. Great reaction to that one, doesn't even fire. Alright, so Hurricane stemming the damage a little bit here at least.
He's still lost mining time to that, and Dream is just on a better economy now. He's making Vikings to counter the Colossus. He's getting up a Ghost Academy. He's getting his 3-2 upgrades on the way. Protoss is now heading towards 2-2, so Dream will have an upgrade lead down the line, and does currently. Oh boy, here we go.
He's just not giving up. Hey, 2 probes. And still alive because no detection. Has to throw down a Revelation to get that Widow Mine. That's amazing. Okay, so finally a medevac gets caught and killed before it can escape for the first time ever.
But wait, there's more.
For 3 easy payments of 4 medevacs and 8 Widow Mine.
A random mine at the 4th base location, too. Hurricane's had enough. He's throwing up cannons.
Yeah, Dream's had enough. He's moving out.
Yeah, he says, okay, playtime's over. As he moves forward with his massive supply in bio, he's got Ghost to counter. He's got Ghost to counter the Templar. He's got Vikings to counter the Colossus. He's got an upgrade lead, a supply lead, a better economy behind this. Oh man, this is not a good spot at all for Hurricane.
No, the enhanced shockwave is almost done, but he can't resist throwing down
good
an EMP.
Feedback, good Psy Storm, and potentially a good surround here by Hurricane as he's going to be
expanding. Are you crazy? Why would you? Okay, Hurricane, you're
big
insane.
disruptor hit and a stasis ward, but the stasis ward does get picked off. Another Nova going out though. What a great engagement by Hurricane so far. As another Nova is going to get tossed out. It gets the connection. The Terran's army has kind of just been thrown away. This was a really good fight, I'd say, for Hurricane. But Dream's still up on supply behind this as he simply got a better economy. And there is a counter Widow Mine drop hitting the main.
Oh gosh.
Hitting the natural.
God. No, Hurricane, buddy. 16. React to this one, please.
And oh my gosh, no.
He's gonna get a High Templar.
Oh.
19 probes and a High Templar.
Oh, this has just got to feel so bad for Hurricane. Like, that was a dream engagement for Protoss, or it was a very well done engagement by Hurricane. The Dream was kind of careless when he was attacking that 4th base position. But Hurricane's still behind because of all the drops.
It's the drops. I mean, it's the fact that a lot of Dream's army is pretty cheap. Like, the Marines, pretty cheap for what they are.
Yeah, look at the income right now, though. Dream's got double mineral income compared to Hurricane.
You're not wrong. I still can't believe Hurricane tried to throw up that 4th base like in the middle of an engagement and then lost it instantly. That was incredible.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah,
there's just so much going on.
When the Terran army was there and it got killed instead of canceled. It was the dumbest thing.
Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Dream's now got a 4th. No, he's already got a 4th. He's got a 5th base on the way.
There we go.
That ain't good. Hurricane's gonna try and hold on, but Dream has got a lot of tools to work with to try and close out this game. Hurricane's still on 54 probes, barely with an economy.
Nova, just a zoning tool at the moment. Not really connecting, but still pushing the Terran army back.
Yeah, Dream has just got a small chunk of his army out right now, so he's got to be careful about how he uses it. He's got a lot of supply in Medivacs to the left, where Hurricane is eagerly waiting for Dream to make a poor engagement, but Dream says no. He's going to go ahead and unload these Medivacs, and looks like Hurricane's going to try and pounce on top of this. Dream realizes these units could be getting pounced, and he could be turning this into a perfect sandwich.
The round looks pretty good. Colossus can't attack both sides at once, or maybe they can because they're doing it, but the attack's coming all over the place. The Colossus are down. The Stalkers cannot handle this much Marine Marauder. A bit of an overstim, a storm to punish for that, and Hurricane is able to temporarily shove this back. Nice EMP, and another storm on the follow-up. What a fantastic engagement so far for both players.
Feedback even being used to disable that Ghost. Hurricane really wants a win in this engagement. He's dropping down more and more Psystorm, so he's making it happen, but reinforcements come forward from Dream just off the back of his crazy economy. One High Templar remains with Storm energy, but Hurricane's supply has plummeted, and he's got basically nothing left.
Yeah, it's 84 to 20 supply, and that's your GG Dream. 2-0 lead. After that first Prince game, he has refused to lose to Protoss today. That's 5 straight wins.
Dream got warmed up, and he is looking good.
Yeah, looking incredibly strong.
Okay.
All right, well, while we load into the next map here, be sure to check out the Matcherino. There's a link at the top of the chat there. Matcherino code AW64 allows you to throw a free 50 US cents at these players. Nothing out of your pocket. 2 whole quarters, man. If you all did it, that's a good chunk of change, man. So go ahead and do it while the coupon codes last. And if you want to chuck some of your own money at them, you can do that as well. Pretty easy to connect up to PayPal or wherever, whatever other online payment options you have. So check it out. Matcherino available for this tournament.
Yeah, I'll link that in chat. Put the code there too. Easy to copy, easy to use. We can get a couple more of you guys using that. That would be great. And it looks like Hurricane has entered his map pick, which is going to be Lightshade.
Oh, Lightshade. First time we've seen this map today. One of the newer maps for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cast a game on that the other day, and I don't really... There's nothing super remarkable about it. The tile set's a little unique, but otherwise, there's nothing super cool, I don't think. It's a really well-designed 2-player map.
We are getting the go-go spammed in chat, and we'll load into Lightshade.
Wonder if they'll ever bring back the 4-player ladder map. If that'll ever happen.
I don't think anyone really misses it too much.
True. Never hear people complaining about it.
I think what they should have done if they brought it back was, like, I had no problem with 4-player maps. People just had issues with the randomness.
Yeah.
So I think that they should have gone for the clear option of just basically pointing out the spawn location. Like it kind of does in co-op where the bad guys are.
Or it does here. In a 1v1 map, it does the same thing.
Yeah, actually, you're completely right about that. Silly me.
Okay, so you're saying 4-player map, but you're told where your opponent spawns at start. Okay, I mean, yeah, so that gets rid of the, oh, you didn't scout it in time, you're dead aspect.
Yeah, and then players can
But you
choose,
still have
like...
a ton of places to expand and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
I did enjoy them for their size, and then it was just that, like, on the larger maps, or just on the 4-player maps, like, it's an interesting dynamic that the players have to think about. Like, okay, if I get this spawn position versus this race, I'm pretty comfortable. So do I want to veto this map or not because the other spawn position isn't great?
Right. That adds some complexity to those decisions for sure.
Yeah. So it kind of makes the maps have like a lot of depth to them, in a sense.
Yeah. Well, maybe then. Maybe one day. That would be cool. Probe harass, as is tradition.
eBay block, pretty much as is tradition at this point.
Yeah, it's become a tradition. But yeah, death by 1,000 cuts, really. I mean, that last game was just stream dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, and it's a little harder versus Protoss for a drop to just steamroll into a victory like it is against Zerg, but still, getting damage here and there, making good trades over and over again. And then his follow-up was really nice.
Yeah.
Dream has a plan, and he's sticking to it today.
The eBay block just really throws Protoss off.
Which, again, why hasn't this been done every game for years?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Yeah,
Strange.
this eBay gonna be canceled. The Hurricane's Nexus is delayed. He was planning on building the pylon, but looks like Dream killed that probe and forced the cancel on it right away, as he's got his own proxy starport going up as he heads into Hellion play. Yeah, this is just like... This is just Terrans taking control of the game, like, with the eBay block. In the past, it was all about proxies, like 2017, it was just like the age of proxies. Terrans were like, we don't like Protoss macroing up normally, so we throw them off with a proxy. This is similar, which Terrans are just constantly throwing Protoss off with an eBay. Dream repairing this Hellion. Gonna have 2 more popping out. This should give him the muscle he needs to push this away. He can set to work on the Zealot, kill that right away, engage the Stalkers. The SCV coming to help repair these Hellions up I really love, but 2 Stalkers is still very muscly.
Oh no, the delay is amazing here.
Yeah, this is really good for Hurricane. Like, Terran can build Hellions all day long. If Protoss is just rallying Stalkers across, the Hellions will not win, so some SCVs are brought once again. The Hellion count is now up to 6. 1 goes down. Looks like there is
they
enough.
burned one of the Stalkers down real nice.
Yeah, it was just the 2 Stalkers when this engagement was taken. And now, all of a sudden, Hurricane says, "Ruh-roh," as the Stalker is out on the map, will likely fall to these Hellions.
Yep, Stalkers trade really well versus Hellions, but if it's a 5-to-1 scenario, it's not going to end well for the Stalker.
Mm-hmm.
The nature of balance.
The Medivac is already out for Dream. This is going to let him elevate these Hellions into the main base of Hurricane. Hurricane is sniffing this out a little bit as he repositions his Stalkers to his main. And this is actually a beautiful, beautiful wall by Hurricane. These Hellions aren't going to be able to get in there. Good Stalker warping. Okay, they do sneak by the Stalker, but oh, lift on the probes with the Prism. Still a lot of damage getting done, though.
Yeah, it's a good save. Oh, he's unloading probes.
And the problem is that there was Hellions that ran into the natural here.
Oh, boy.
And they forced a probe transfer to Hurricane.
Lit him up.
9 probes dead.
Light him up.
Viking is out and is coming back for Dream. It's actually going to run into this Prism. Looks like Hurricane's the first player to realize this, so that's actually very darn good. Gonna use the Prism to kill, but then, oh, it hits a Widow Mine.
The Widow Mine plays. What a good unit, the Widow Mine. Dude, these stalkers, what? I mean, this is a cluster right now.
Uh-oh.
Both teams are taking some serious hits. The stalkers are still murdering stuff over here. SCVs keep getting destroyed as they try to repair the bunker. Finally, a tank shows up. Man, this is so Brood War.
This is so scrappy.
Yep.
It's so quick, though. It's just happening all over the map as Dream kills off 7 more probes, whereas Hurricane killed off 6 SCVs.
Yeah, first 5 minutes of the game, we're looking at, where's my... My lost units is gone. Alright. Oh, was I not in the... There it is. Okay, so 9 SCVs and 17 probes have died.
Alright, Hurricane making more observers, wanting to see what he's up against. Looks like he'll intercept this starport. If he'll be able to kill it, that'll be good. I'm not sure if he'll be able to. Is Dream gonna try and save this? Because it looks like it will die.
Yeah, I really don't see an effort to try to save it at all. That's toast. He's building a new one back home now.
And here we go again. Widowmine drop moving out on the map.
The Widowmine drops begin.
They shall begin and probably never end, knowing Dream. This is interesting. How many Stalkers Hurricane went for, and then he's going into charge, not blink. And the fact that the Stalkers aren't home to defend against a potential drop seems like an oversight, as these Widow Mines are going to be getting delivered into the natural base of Hurricane. There they burrow. Oh, he's not reacting at all. Oh, no.
That could have been... Okay, never... Could have been so much worse. 10 probes. Okay, you're right. I learned my lesson.
Hurricane is not a happy camper right now.
Protoss and Zerg need to unite against Widow Mines. They're ridiculous right now.
You think that'll be the plot of Starcraft 3?
It's
and just the Zerg and Protoss decide to gang up on Terrans because Widow Mines are such a pain.
An alliance. Yep.
That's the plot of the entire game.
Uh-huh. They try to be nice about it. They're like, "Come on, guys, your Widow Mines, you need to nerf them a little bit." And Terran's like, "No, screw you." And then Protoss and Terran unite, or Protoss and Zerg unite.
They basically just it's like, nope, that's illegal.
Yeah. Hey, Storm's on the way.
Hey, look at that. You think he's gonna live long enough to use it?
Yes. Maybe. I have re-evaluated the situation, and it's not looking good.
As the rest of that Terran line moves across the map.
Yeah, that snake of blue.
I mean, he's got charge, but yeah, no Psystorm. And if Dream just can't resist putting Widow Mines in Medivacs. Good force fields go down.
Really nice force fields. Hey, those Marines are dead. Oh, hang on. No, dead. Lost a Stalker for him, but it was worth it.
This is Hurricane buying time. He's got to buy about another 20 seconds.
20 seconds can be a while.
Yeah, in a couple seconds, Dream's going to have Stim. He's going to have Combat Shield. He's got his units split up decently.
And Storm is done. Let's go.
All right,
Guardian
let's
Shield.
Go. Widow Mines are in the mix
great.
too.
Hey,
oh, there's a good storm.
Oh, on the tanks, the Immortal going to clear out the tank on the low ground. Another tank on the low ground still just firing away on these Stalkers. Will get target fired by the Stalkers eventually, and Hurricane barely holds, but it is 44 to 20 total army supply. Dream has another group coming out.
And there we go. Dream loads some more mines into a Medivac. This guy honestly loves Widow Mine drops. More than any other Terran, I think.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I ain't gonna argue against that fact. Okay, an attack towards the third base of Hurricane that's barely mined this game. Dream kind of wants the base, but he's not going to be able to get it. This is almost a distraction, though, for the Widow Mines, which are going to unburrow in the main base, and the probes are all clumped up.
Oh! Okay.
Oh my gosh, GG, that's it.
Hurricane is tired of Widow Mine drops. He's done. He wants to reset this whole thing.
He's just been getting abused by Dream again and again.
Yeah, basically went up to about 40 workers and could never really get out of that. Kept getting dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped. Brutal stuff. All right, Dream. Looking good, man.
Looks like a couple more of you guys use those coupons, which is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, keep it going. Use that coupon code. Make the players happy. Make them interested in competing in another Africa World Invitational.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting on Hurricane to decide on a map. He goes for Oxide, one of the newer maps. That doesn't seem to be vetoed all that much because we've seen it quite a bit since it's come out.
Yeah, we have.
Sorry. I was looking at the wrong place. I'm like, where's the lobby?
It is all good.
Made it.
It's like both players are ready, saying go go. And we shall do as they ask, and we shall go go. Either into what's going to be a reverse sweep or Dream winning. The start of a reverse sweep, potentially.
Potentially. It's always an exciting moment, the start of a potential reverse sweep.
Okay. In the top right-hand side of the map, it is the Terran player with the 3-0 lead, representing Bravestar Gaming. He's Dream.
And in the bottom left, he's red. He's in some trouble. It is Hurricane.
He is in some trouble.
A bunch of trouble. Bunch of trouble. Currently teamless as well.
Okay. It's like we have got a probe coming in to scout out. And oh my god. Poor Protoss players, poor Hurricane. He's just so frustrated. He's got 5 probes down here to deal with this.
Wow.
And this works, I guess. Dream's gonna try and start another, isn't he? Oh, you bet he is.
Yeah, but that's not happening.
Oh
my god. Oh, how?
I don't even know if this was worth it for Dream, but it is purely for the tilt factor that he did that.
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure anybody crunched the numbers, but you can't exactly find the mathematical equation for making your opponents so mad they can't see straight.
Oh, poor Protoss players. I'm just happy because I've been eBay blocking for years.
So that's what it is. Terrans are like, oh, this LaughNgamez guy.
He's on to something. I've secretly just been messaging every pro Terran, just be like, hey, you should eBay block him.
My win rate versus Protoss is like 63%.
It's more like the opposite of 63%, the inverse of that.
Oh, even with the eBay block, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Fair
Psystorms kill me, Disruptors kill me.
Yeah, fair. Disruptor, one of those units that is much better in the lower leagues than it is in the higher leagues.
But then the same thing applies to an eBay block.
Yes.
An eBay block, like, you guys see it working well against You guys see it working well against guys like Hurricane? Do it to some random Protoss on ladder in like Diamond League, and their brain will explode. They'll be like, what am I supposed to do? I can't build my Nexus.
They ever just GG out?
Definitely has happened, yeah.
That's incredible.
It's like a computer program that just crashes.
Seg fault, blue screen.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Adept does not finish the shade. Probably didn't want to die, it's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. Support that mentality. We talked about this once, but I still feel like a game where every unit is controlled by a human player. So you're like, Adept, finish the shade in there, and the Adept's like, heck no, I don't want to die, I just won't.
I think that'd be great. Looks like she will, though.
Yeah, she finished her shade up into the natural and died. And Dream doing okay. Hey, guess what that is?
It's a Hellion drop.
Yep.
Okay, the Hellion drop's starting off, but good interception by Hurricane. He's able to shut this down as it gets only 4 probes.
And all the Hellions die. That's definitely a fair trade. Medevac escapes. Minor victory for her or for Dream, but not enough.
Okay. Prism is on the way for Hurricane. He's gonna be getting up his 3rd base. His Dream settles into going for a 3 racks before CC.
And yeah, I mean, Hurricane's kind of in a if it ain't broke, don't fix it sort of a thing. Doing all the stuff he's been doing in the first 3 games.
Yeah, I mean, this is Hurricane's map pick, so he should be pretty comfortable on this map, and he is really settling in. Pylons, probe on, or observer, probe on patrol, just trying to be able to stop any aggression that comes from his opponent. And now, just gonna be testing Dream a little bit. Showing him that there's a prism out on the map and he should be very afraid. But Dream says, I don't care. As he loads up 2 more medivacs to go for a drop, and as he's got one going into the main base that somehow Hurricane missed, it seems.
Alright, what do you target in this situation?
I guess
that's a pretty good pylon. Yeah. Oh man, that deep powers so much.
Oh, is he gonna get this one too? No.
Oh no, Hurricane!
Oh no, indeed. And then the drop on the right-hand side with the Raven. Okay, the drop's gonna hit the 3rd. The Raven's gonna head towards the natural. This drop's gonna try and head towards the natural, but won't make it. Auto turrets will be spammed on out, however.
Oh my gosh, the Stalkers don't really want to engage with that all that much. 8 probes have gone down. The 3rd base looks like it might actually fall. The auto turrets targeting probes.
Oh, Hurricane, GG.
Down, Dream.
Oh boy, what a series, what an ending.
It was not death by 1,000 cuts. That was just one well-executed plan, man.
Very well done. A Hurricane not seeing that drop coming into his main base was really what did it. Even though he had a pylon over, he just got wrecked.
And plus, you had 2 Artosis pylons going. 2 pylons depowered like 8 in really important buildings too.
Yeah, I mean that was like the Artosis pylons are okay if you're prepared to stop any drop, and in reality he should have seen that drop coming in, shut down the drop before it has a chance to unpower his pylons.
Right. But he had nothing in position to do that, and that was that.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
So we saw a 7 win streak by Dream, dropping the first map to Prince and then getting 3-0 into a 4-0 after that.
Yeah.
So really well done by Dream.
Yeah, his TvP is looking pretty hot right now. So Protoss players, be afraid.
Be afraid indeed. We'll be sure to have Dream back at some point in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just, if you did enjoy the stream, check out Falcon Paladin and I on Twitter and everything. That's where we announce the upcoming events. And there will be another Afrika World in about 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, so go ahead and bookmark this page. Watch both of our Twitter accounts for announcements about when that will be and who will be involved. We do announce it a few days ahead of time at the very least. So check it out.
Yeah, thanks so much to everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, sounds great. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe and stay healthy. Goodbye.